What's up, Internet? This is Rambling Josh, and you're watching another episode of Let's Play Ark the Lad 2. Today, now that we've completed another story event, we have a bunch of side quests to get done. However, you may notice that I am still in Milmana. And that's because there's a quest here for us to do before we actually leave. Hold on, let me sell off some items real quick. That should do for the time being. Anyways, back to the guild. So, that should be all the wanted monsters taken care of in this region. Grab our bounty for the wanted dude in the oil rig. And we have the job to rescue some coal miners. So we'll grab that. And we get thrown right into it. Does this guy have like a cyborg guy? Really? This is true. Now the Matic isn't actually a weapon, it's basically a pickaxe. We use it to... Is it even in our inventory? Oh, it is. You just use it to crush rocks. Now, this mission is actually a little bit deceptive, because there's actually no time limit here. The only thing that will cause the tunnel to cave in, which I don't know if that's a game over or what, but the only thing to be mindful of is that if you break too many rocks, that is what causes the tunnel to collapse. So, rather than worrying about time, the only thing you have to worry about is rescuing as many miners as you can by breaking the least number of rocks. Which is a little bit harder to do if you don't have a map, but... Oh, okay, I can only carry one out at a time. That's kind of annoying. I guess it makes sense that we can't carry around 10 dudes with us. At least, not if they're unconscious. So anyways, this guy over on the right, you don't have to break any rocks to get to him. You know, I think from here on I'm just gonna edit out walking back because I feel like that's gonna get really repetitive really quickly. But anyways, if we smash down that rock, we can free this dude. And that is it for like this right portion of the cave. So now we've got to go down here. This path just leads back to the right area, but we're done over there. Smash that rock. We can save this guy. Then back at these crossroads, we now head to the... well, down. Obviously, you only need to crush one of these rocks. And there's a guy right here. Now from here is where it starts to get a little bit tricky. So if we head over to the left here, there's we can smash a single rock and get to this guy. Now back at this area once again, if we head to the right and smash this rock, there is another dude up here. And smash this rock and head down here. And there's another guy right here. And back in this area once again. There's nothing down there. Come over to the left. This area right here is your biggest danger. You don't have to smash any of these rocks. So that's a big waste on your rock smashing budget if you do that. Instead, if we come down here, there's a guy that we can free without smashing any rocks. And back in this area once again, we head over to the right and smash the rock down here. Head down here and smash this last rock. Save that guy. And that is the last miner that needs saving. And since the tunnel did not collapse, we seem to have managed it without smashing too many rocks. I'm fairly certain that you can leave at any time, but if you leave without rescuing all of the miners, it will affect your mission rating and probably your pay. I want to guess that if you do collapse the tunnel, then I want to say that the game is probably okay with that and you don't get like a game over or anything. But I'm not speaking from experience here. So I'm not going to return to the guild quite yet. What I'm going to do instead is head over to Greyshine. And I am not going that way. I'm going to Pazis. By which I of course mean I'm going to the guild. Now you want to make sure that you have the Flame Brothers Wanted Monster poster examined here. Let's grab our bounty for that last job. We can accept the Monsters in Amador job. Well, what good are they? I guess you can't actually go in that back door. So, needless to say, we want to head up to Amador Mountain. So, what's going on in here? 3 wanted monsters? Oh no! I think the thing I'm most worried about is the fact that they're like in the back there. Seems like they'd be hard to reach back there. Oh man, this fight. This fight ended up being a lot of trouble for me, so this commentary is being recorded after the fact, but the reason is not because it's a hard fight. In fact, it's really not that hard a fight at all. The reason this fight gave me so much trouble is because I ran into extreme technical difficulties while recording it. Basically, every single time there was an attack animation, the game decided to just hang for like 30 to 40 seconds every single time. So this battle ended up taking me probably about 45-50 minutes to record. And of course afterwards editing all of the footage together so that it didn't look like complete garbage took even longer than that. So the footage probably looks a little bit chopped up, but hopefully it shouldn't be too bad for you guys. Anyways, enough complaining. So, like I said, there's really not a whole lot to this fight. The only really interesting thing is the fact that there's, of course, the 3 different wanted monsters here. I mean, they're technically all considered the same. They're all the Flame Brothers wanted monster, but, well, there's 3 of them. There's the 3 brothers. They have a fair bit of health, actually, but other than that, like, they're not particularly dangerous, I didn't find. I kind of tried to go a little bit all out for this fight. It took so long to kill stuff that I didn't want to take any longer than I absolutely had to.
So I was very much not conserving my MP or anything like that. The one thing that is nice about this fight, actually, the fact that the enemies have to go so far around to get to where you are can kind of work both ways. It means that it takes a while for the enemies to get to you, but if you have a lot of long-range attacks, you can kind of take advantage of that and hit them from the other, like from the inside of this little area. So you can take them out without having to take too much damage yourself. So that's kind of nice. One other thing that you've probably noticed by now about this recording is that there are no sound effects. The sound for this fight actually just didn't record at all. So I had to take the music from somewhere else and manually loop it and slap it in. I think the music worked pretty well, but it's kind of annoying not having any sound effects. Sound effects are kind of important. Anyways, I really don't have anything else to say about this fight, and it's kind of hard to commentate it play by play when I've spent so long just kind of talking in general about it, and I'm doing the commentary after the fact. So there isn't a whole lot left to the fight, so I'm just going to shut up and let you watch the rest of what's here, and I will catch you on the next episode of Let's Play Ark the Lad 2. Catch you later.